So a couple of years ago, I wanted to customize my badges because my car's gray and I blacked out all my chrome and I wanted shiny, but the chrome was just a little too bright, you know what I mean? So I wanted to do something like black chrome. I did my grille in black chrome, so I thought maybe something like that. Well, I looked around for some products and the only thing I really found was this Duplicolor Shadow Chrome, and the review said it was good, but it chips away. So to me, I was like, well, I'll give it a shot because it's about the only thing out there that might give me the look I want. So I tried it out, and it took some practice on some practice pieces because it's easy to get it too thick or get it spotty. So I practiced and I found the right setup, and it came out really great. I have to say, it was exactly what I wanted. If you look really close, you might see some imperfections, but from a couple feet away, it looked great. Unfortunately, the reviewers were right. As you can see, it's pretty much all chipped off because my badges are very basic chrome right now. So I wanted to do it again, but you know, I didn't want it just chipping off again. It looks tacky. So I looked around one more time to see if I could find anything similar. And surprisingly enough, I found that Duplicolor makes another product called Metalcast. It gives an anodized finish to things. This one is smoke anodized, and I'm hoping that it's gonna look good. I haven't tested it out yet, and that's why we're here today. I'm gonna do a comparison of these products so you can decide which is the better black chrome look. Let's get to it. This is Duplicolor Shadow Chrome. It comes in a pack with a base coat and a clear coat. It's about $20 at your local auto parts store. And this is Duplicolor Metalcast. It's a system of making things metallic looking or sort of an anodized look. I actually used it on some engine parts, including the supercharger of my 98 Grand Prix. It was a beautiful ruby red anodized color, but the heat changed it to a bright orange. For things that aren't shiny and metallic already, you would buy a ground coat. You put this down to create a metallic look before adding the color. We have no need for the ground coat today because we're applying it straight to a chrome badge. Alright, so I picked up these badges on Amazon. They're little Superman logos and they're chrome. They might be metal, not plastic, but it shouldn't really matter. The finish is still a shiny metal finish. So we're going to do one with Duplicolor Shadow Chrome and one with Duplicolor Smoke Anodized, and we'll see how they turn out. Alright, before you paint anything, of course, I'm going to give it a spray with some isopropyl alcohol. That's 70% IPA. Always good to get any grease off that may have gotten on there, either from my hands or from manufacturing. The finish on this isn't absolutely perfect, but it's pretty good, so we'll take note of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put both of these on like a little cushion of painter's tape, just so no surface is really like solidly on the cardboard here. Now there's one more thing I'm going to do to the Shadow Chrome before painting it. This might help prevent the chipping, but we'll see. I'm going to use Duplicolor's Automotive Primer Series Adhesion Promoter. It's a clear primer and it's really good for adhering things to plastic or shiny surfaces. So this may help, I don't know, but I'm going to give it a shot. Alright, forgive me if there's any lack of clarity. I put some saran wrap on the lens to protect it from the spray, but we're going to do Metalcast first. The instructions say to apply 2 coats followed by 1 medium wet coat. Apply coats within 1 hour, allowing 10 minutes between each coat. For additional coats after 1 hour, wait 7 days for paint to cure. Dries to the touch in an hour, can be handled in 3. You can see that this is definitely getting more of a satin finish on it. I mean, that is anodized. Anodized has a slightly satin finish, so this is probably not going to give me the black chrome I'm looking for, but we'll see how it looks. All right, we're about to do our last coat, our third coat of the Duplicolor Metalcast. All right, so that was 1 medium wet coat. It may have been a little heavy, but I wanted it to be nice and smooth, because a wet coat's gonna level out and not be so satiny, and maybe it'll look okay, we'll see. All right, the next one we're gonna do is the Duplicolor Shadow Chrome. And as I mentioned, this stuff doesn't spray very well. You have to like be really careful because if it splatters, each little droplet is way dark and it will always show. So you gotta really try to get it even. So here it is after the last coat of adhesion promoter. It's definitely a little more satiny than it was. Apply shadow base coat in 2 to 3 light coats or until desired effect is achieved. Each additional coat will make a darker appearance. Allow 20 minutes between coats. Dries to the touch in 30 minutes, can be handled in an hour. Again, I want to make sure it's spraying really consistent, really important. Now that's all you want to do is a quick spray like that. Otherwise it may get spotty and you won't like it. So just a quick spray, you can barely tell it's there, but be patient. Just a couple more coats and we'll definitely see it. But if you go too many coats, this stuff will turn almost black. See, I had the can upside down and that may have caused some air bubble. We'll see. Not bad. Now, you know, to the untrained eye, this may look still super chrome, but if I were to put it right next to a non-painted one, you would see the difference. Okay, it's been another 20 minutes. It's time for the third coat of Shadow Chrome. This may not be my last coat. I know we only did 3 on the Metalcast, but I'm going to determine if it's dark enough. All right, we're out in the sun. A couple hours from sunset. You can see that it's definitely getting closer and closer to black while maintaining quite a chrome finish. There is a little bit of speckling going on. Again, you have to see it really close. Far away, you don't really see that. I think our 4th coat may be enough. All right, we're all done with our painting. I wanted to give you a comparison shot here. On the left, we have the Shadow Chrome. That's 4 coats of Shadow Chrome, 1 or 2 light ones, and then 2 medium coats. And then over here, the Metalcast with the Smoke Anodized. This is the stock Cadillac badge. Just so you know, Cadillac does something called, well, they call it black chrome, but it's more of a satin chrome. It's not quite reflective. I can almost see my reflection in it. So that's for comparison's sake. And here is a completely chrome wrench, so you can see that. I would say that this Metalcast turned out to be sort of a milky metal. I mean, it definitely looks anodized. The black chrome turned out just like I remembered it, gorgeous. It can have a slight blue tint to it, but I don't see it so much in this badge. So I think I still really like this one. This is probably what's going to go back in my car, and hopefully with the adhesion promoter, it's going to stick better this time. If not, I'll just have to do it every single year, and I'm okay with that to get that great look. Also, I wanted to show you what happens when you overdo it with Shadow Chrome. This looks black, and I don't mind too much of the spotting. This was, you know, chrome, and it got dinged up by rocks and stuff, but some of that spotting is from the Shadow Chrome. It reacts with the divots and chips in the metal, so you really want a nice clean slate to work with, otherwise you get spotting like this. And if you do too many coats, this turns out to be almost black. Right now, to get the old black chrome bits off of this, I mean, I can chip some of it off with my fingernails, but it's actually kind of tough. I've tried mineral spirits, it doesn't really work, and I don't have any paint thinner, so I'm going to try some 100% acetone here. I won't leave it on the plastic badges too long because I don't think it would be good for them. But you can see in this tea, there's a lot in there of the old black chrome. So I'm going to get on that, and oh yeah, it comes right off. Very easy. This is good stuff. You can see the S has some on it right here in this section. Let's hit that up, and yeah, it's coming right off. Oh yeah, this one definitely had a lot of black chrome still hanging on for some reason. It actually stuck pretty well. So we're just removing the old stuff now. All right, our badges are back to chrome again. That's good. can see it's just a little spotty still. Maybe the clear coat will help it, but I may do one more coat of this stuff. You can see on the top left is Shadow Chrome, and so is my Cadillac crest, but they are a little different looking. I think this is just how it applies to chrome plastic versus metal plastic. I also went probably one more coating on the badge than the Superman emblem, so it is a little bit darker, and you can kind of see the blue tint if you look closely. All right, we've got black chrome back on the badges of our Cadillac CTS. I may regret putting that 6th coat on, but I think in about a year, it may fade a little bit or it might chip, and then I'll have a different plan by then. Tell me in the comments below, like, what do you think of the black chrome? Should I have left it stock? Should I have done something different, maybe less coats? Also, hit the like button if this video helped you understand how Duplicolor Shadow Chrome lays down, how it looks, and how it compares to other products. Be sure to consider subscribing. I may have a lot of Cadillac content, but I also have a lot of other videos that have plenty of info and entertainment for everybody. Thanks for coming by and watching the Jet Fuel Only channel. We'll see you next time.